Welcome to today's class. In this class, you will see two concepts. The first one is related to how the governing equation of isentropic process obtained. That is the first one. The second one is comparison of isothermal process and isentropic process. Okay, these two are very important in the examination point of view also. Okay, first we will see the derivation of isentropic process governing equation. Okay, just recall what is the governing equation for the isentropic process. That is PV to the power of gamma equal to constant. Okay, now we will derive this equation by using first law of thermodynamics. Okay, in the first law of thermodynamics, we can write dQ is equal to du plus dW. Okay, heat supplied is equal to change in internal energy plus work done. Right. Now, in the case of isentropic process, what about heat dQ equal to 0? Because there is no heat is supplied to the system, there is no heat is rejected from the system. That is the reason dQ equal to 0 in the case of isentropic process. Okay, therefore this is 0. Next, for entire derivation we can consider mass equal to 1 kg. Okay, therefore here I can write mass equal to 1 kg. Okay, now du equal to mCv dt, right, plus dW P dV. Okay, now when m equal to 1 kg, this equation we can write as Cv dt plus PdV. Okay, change in internal energy plus work done. Right. Now the CVDT you can keep it as it is. Right. And PdV, this PdV you can write by using PV equal to RT. Okay, we know this equation PdV, here PV equal to RT, then P equal to RT by V. Okay, P equal to RT by V. Now I can write RT by V dV. Now you can see CV dt dV by V. Suppose if you divide entire equation with t, then you got t in this denominator also. Therefore, this is 0 equal to Cv dt by t, right, plus R t gets cancelled. Therefore, dV by V. రాయొచ్చు కదండి, అంటే ఎంటైర్ ఈక్వేషన్ ని T తో డివైడ్ చేశాను అన్నమాట అండి. ఓకే, టెంపరేచర్ తో డివైడ్ చేశాను. దెన్ యు గాట్ దిస్ ఈక్వేషన్. నౌ యు కెన్ ఇంటిగ్రేట్ దిస్ ఈక్వేషన్. ఇఫ్ యు ఇంటిగ్రేట్ both sides, then constant is equal to Cv 1 by t dt, that is equal to log t plus R log V. Okay, C equal to C constant. C means I can write it as a constant. Constant is equal to CV log P plus R into log V. Right. Now we go further. I can rewrite this equation here. CV log T, CV log T plus R log V equal to constant. Okay. Now here Cp minus Cv equal to R, we know. Okay. Now if you divide this equation with the Cv, then we get Cp by Cv minus Cv by Cv equal to R by Cv. That implies this is gamma minus 1 equal to R by Cv. Okay? Gamma minus 1 equal to R by Cv. Therefore, if you divide this entire equation with the Cv, then log T plus R by Cv into log V equal to constant divided by Cv. Again, constant divided by Cv, again it is a constant itself. Okay, Cv is constant for given mass of gas. Okay, therefore that's a constant again. Okay, now R by Cv, R by Cv, R by Cv we can write it as gamma minus 1 log T plus R by Cv gamma minus 1 into log V. I can write this as the constant, CONST, constant I can write. Now again I want to convert this T into PV. Okay, see this equation. PV equal to RT, T equal to PV by R. Therefore log PV by R plus gamma minus 1 log V equal to constant. Now here gamma minus 1 I can take it into the log V. Log V to the power of gamma minus 1. PV by R is equal plus log V to the power of gamma minus 1 equal to constant. Okay, this is log of PV by R plus log V to the power of gamma minus 1. Therefore, we can write this as the log PV by R into V to the power of gamma minus 1 constant. Is it not? Log PV. Here V to the power of 1, here gamma minus 1. Therefore, we get cancel PV to the power of gamma, it will give. Right? Therefore, I can write log PV to the power of gamma by R equal to constant. Right. Now, I will rewrite the equation there. Log PV to the power of gamma by R equal to constant. Right. Here, the log term we can write it written as PV to the power of gamma equal to R into e to the power of log of constant. Okay, log ni e to the power of constant కింద రాశానండి. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ R టేబుల్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేశాను. ఓకే, or a given gas, R is constant. Next, E to the power log, that is also constant. Therefore, we can write PV to the power of gamma equal to constant. This is the derivation for the governing equation of isentropic process. Now we can see PV to the power of gamma equal to constant, that derivation obtained. Then what about polytropic process? How the PV to the power of n is obtained? Okay, here in the same steps we cannot derive the PV to the power of n equal to constant, because there is no relation like this gamma minus 1 equal or n minus 1 equal to R by CV. Such type of relation is not there. But here you need to observe two processes. One is isothermal. Here isothermal process, governing equation is PV equal to constant. Okay, and isentropic, that means entropy remains constant. Isentropic process, PV to the power of gamma equal to constant. Here the total heat energy which is supplied in isothermal process is directly utilized for work done. Heat is supplied, work done at the cost of internal energy, right? That means the internal energy change is very high, and that change of internal energy caused for work done. But here isothermal process, the internal energy will not change. Directly heat is utilized for the work done. Okay, but both the processes are somewhat far from the realistic situations. Okay, that is the reason by considering heat input, change in energy, work done. If these three need to be adjusted, then a process in between these two processes, okay, it will realistic, and the gamma value or the index value, polytropic index value need to be in between these two. Okay, that is the reason the index we can call the PV to the power of n equal to constant. That is the reason n is more than 1 and less than 1.4, right? Now we will see a comparison in between isothermal process and isentropic process. Isothermal process versus isentropic process. Okay, this comparison is somewhat important when we come across Carnot cycle. Okay, because in the Carnot cycle, two isothermal process, two isentropic process, and while analyzing, if you know those differences, you can analyze very easily, right? Now, if you take isothermal process, in the isothermal process, first I can write a table isothermal This is isentropic. Right. In the isothermal process, when we give the heat energy, that heat energy is directly utilized for work done. That means without disturbing the internal energy, the heat is transferred to the work. Okay, that means if there is any fast transfer of heat energy, then definitely the internal energy will change. But here internal energy is 0. Delta E equal to 0. Change in internal energy is 0. Okay. Therefore, in the isothermal process, delta E equal to 0. Okay. Change in internal energy. Change in internal energy is 0. Okay. Next, come to isentropic process. In the isentropic process, the heat energy not given to the system, or the heat energy not taken from the system, but the work done at the cost of internal energy. That means initially it is having some internal energy. After the work done, the internal energy will reduce. Okay? Or initially less internal energy it may have. After that some work is done on the system, its internal energy will increase. That means increment or decrement of internal energy at the extreme levels depending on the work interactions. Okay, therefore internal energy will change according to the work interaction. Okay, this is the other one. Now, suppose if internal energy change is 0, we need to send the heat energy slowly, and the piston also expand very slowly. Therefore, isothermal process is the slowest process. Right. Now come to isentropic process. Okay, for this just you can imagine pump. Okay, that means cycle pump. If you press, that means work done on the system, the internal energy will increase. Okay, and the compressed gas is there. Suppose if you release it very quickly, the internal energy caused for work done on the system or delivering of the work. Okay, therefore adiabatic process or frictionless adiabatic process, that is isentropic process, is quickest process or fastest process. I can use the term quickest process. Right. Next, third one. Here, isothermal process is governed by the equation PV to the power of PV equal to constant. Okay, what is the value of power of V? Equal to 1. Okay, that index of the, that is index of isothermal process is 1. And here isentropic process governing equation PV to the power of gamma equal to constant and gamma equal to 1.4 for diatomic gases, and this gamma equal to 1.4, that means index equal to 1.4 in the case of isentropic process. Right? Next one. if you consider TS diagram, temperature versus TS diagram, temperature versus entropy. Okay, the isothermal process, this is therefore horizontal line represents the isothermal process. Isoentropy process, vertical line represents the isentropic process. That means this is PV equal to constant. This one is PV to the power of gamma equal to constant. And we know, okay, the area under the curve in the TS diagram gives us total heat supplied. Okay, therefore here maximum quantity of heat supplied in isothermal process, no heat is supplied in the adiabatic process. Okay, you can write that as the first point, but here we can write as a fourth point. Okay, in isothermal process, heat is supplied right? But in the case of isentropic process, no heat interaction. Right. Next one, the entropy change is very high in the case of isothermal process. This is S1, this is S2. That means initially entropy is S1, after that entropy increases, the disorderliness increases in the case of isothermal, but in the case of isentropic process, the disorderliness will not change. Based on entropy we can write, okay, entropy change is existed. There is no change in entropy. Okay, these are the 5 important comparisons in between isothermal and isentropic process. Thank you.